Well, hello there, and welcome to my Wednesday. Vlogs and coding, coffee's brewing, and I'm excited to play Magic, but I want to wait and open all my packs on stream. So I'm gonna log in and just fix my decks and see what I can play with right now, because standard rotation happened. Blah blah blah, Magic talk. Since I just got done editing the vlog, a couple updates. One, I found the filing cabinet. It was stuffed in the back, on the back side of a pallet, which is why I never saw it, and it was smaller than I remember. For some reason I was thinking it was like a big long, it's not. Anyway, so we found the filing cabinet, got that put in the office yesterday, so that's nice. In other news, we had to let go of one of our drivers yesterday. Won't go into details, but we had to deal with that in the morning, and then my brother had to go and deliver, what we did shop in the afternoon. So today's shopping is going to be heavy because we've got everything to buy. We didn't do our afternoon shopping to alleviate the morning. So yeah, both of us will go shopping today, and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. My brother's got, these did the whole thing by themselves. So the fact that we've got 1, 2, whatever, and our part-timer will be back on tomorrow, Thursday, and he'll go back to his schedule of Monday, Thursday, Fridays for now. If he can work Wednesdays, I think he will as well. But if he wants to just keep his 3 days, then he'll just keep his 3 days. And my brother's allowed to pick up the slack at that point. So yeah, there's your updates. On the road, baby. A little later than normal, but I actually played a long Magic match. I got my butt kicked, but it was awesome to see a new deck, whole new. I don't even know what. Whole new thing from the new set that just came out. I'm like really excited. Like, we're gonna talk about Magic for a split second here. If you really don't want to talk about Magic, here when you talk about Magic, there's chapters. I've been putting chapters in all the vlogs. In case you didn't know that, I've been trying to do that every day, and I've only missed 1 or 2, and it's either because I don't have time or there really isn't enough content, like variations of content. So anyway, there's chapters. But back to Magic. I'm not a fan of blue. Green's my color. I love green. After green, it would go black. After black, I would say white, but that's about it. I don't have a problem with red. I played red for a little bit, but not my thing. And I hate blue. I hate blue because even though it's spells, which in the grand scheme of things of video games, I do like Magic. I play, wizards and mages and warlocks and anything with magic. I'm a big fan of that, but in this context I can't stand it because I hate the fact, because I like creatures. I like casting creatures and then attacking. I'm a big fan of attacking, and that's my thing. And blue is all about counters, so it's like counter a spell, remove something, return something back to your hand. Like, I get it, it's totally a play style, it has its place in the game. I personally just hate it. So A, I hate playing against them, and B, I don't have any desire to play blue. Blue's the one color that I don't ever really go get cards for or build decks around. But this new set, like I said, it's very creature heavy, which gets me excited for green specifically, because I'm like, oh yeah, but I just played against this deck. It was green blue, and it was all about frogs. It was a themed deck, which again, I'm a big fan of themed decks where the whole deck is around this one theme, and there's I love crazy synergy where like all the cards just work with each other. And this deck, I don't know what the hell's going on. All this stuff's happening. I'm like, what? But it was awesome. And even though I lost, I'm like, I want to build that deck now. Like, I want that frog deck. I'm like, that is incredible. And the fact that the person already built it after 24 hours, less than 24 hours of the set being up, gives me hope that it's not hard to build. So I'm going to look into that when I get home tonight. And I might be making my first blue deck ever. All right, done with the Magic talk. But I do enjoy that. It's my one game that I like. It's easy for me to go back to. Like some of you guys have Wordle, some of you have Words with Friends, some of you have there's those games you dip into on a somewhat regular basis, right? Candy Crush. Mine's Magic. I can play it on my computer. I can play it on my iPad. I can play it on my phone, right? They all sync. There's ranked. There's rewards. I feel rewarded for my time. I enjoy playing the game. It's good. It's good. So I got today's vlog up, and you know, it's one of those days where I'm like, I don't know what to call it, because there really wasn't like this one major point in the video, right? It's my day, right? And some days are just like, whatever. There's nothing really going on. I'm just kind of documenting my day, but I had to come up with a title and thumbnail, right? And a lot of times the thumbnail is just my dumb face. It's just, you know, a screenshot of this. But the title, I gotta come up with a title, and then somehow make it where it somewhat kind of goes with my dumb face. Today I was just like, I don't know, like there's really not a major point. So anyway, I'm using this new tool that generates, well, it uses AI across the board, and so I'm kind of playing around with it, like help me come up with a title, help me come up with, I don't need a description, I'm usually good with thumbnails. The last two thumbnails have been AI generated, and I'm just trying to play around with it to see. Yesterday's vlog was a 10 out of 10, so, you know, that sucks. But not too surprised when the title is like, boring weekends equal meh Mondays. It's like, okay, this vlog is kind of a pass. It's an easy pass. But one thing I do notice is those are the vlogs that usually people come back to later and watch them, like when they're all caught up or whatever, right? Versus the vlogs where it's the title is more grabbing and catching, the thumbnail is maybe Bryce or Sierra. They won't wait to watch that one, they'll watch it right away. So I've noticed that too. But yeah, same thing I said yesterday. Again, editing the vlog from yesterday, which is the one good thing about not being ahead on the vlogs. Like what I shot yesterday, I edited this morning, and I'm going into today with that mentality. Yeah, like I had a blah Sunday, which made a meh Monday, and then I like bounced back into Tuesday and I had a good day yesterday. It was good. I went to the gym. I feel great. I feel great today. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe a week without the gym, it kind of caught up with me on Sunday. I don't know. But I went to the gym yesterday. I feel great. I'm going to go to the gym again today and tomorrow, knock out my 3 days, and get back in the groove of things now that we're kind of moved in and somewhat settled in at the new warehouse. Still got a lot more to do. I shouldn't say we're settled in. We got a lot more to do, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And we'll see how today goes. Like I said, we got a lot of shopping to do, and now we're a driver short. So could be a chaotic day, could be hectic, could be just a normal day. We'll see. But I'm going into it positive. I'm going into it with vigor and energy. It's like, let's go. I'm good. I'm glad I'm going into it with that energy. Not my Monday energy. Rough day, man. Just about noon. I'm heading to the herb shop to grab some fresh oregano and some shishito peppers, and then head to the Shamrock store to grab some vanilla and chocolate soft serve for tomorrow. And by the time I get back to the warehouse, my brother should be back, and then we can go do our shopping if that's the plan. I told him, I said, not that we want our days to go any longer, but you know, it's one of those things where we do need to do some stuff in the warehouse a little bit every day. Just knock out something, you know, knock out a box, knock out, you know, whatever. Just get the job done. But it's hard when we, you know, our days are already pretty much full. So we'll see if he wants to go shopping or he'd rather do something around the warehouse. We'll see. Today's shopping didn't go too bad. Normally we do our shopping, you know, the day before for Wednesdays, because Wednesdays are jam-packed. But with the two of us, it actually is not bad. We tag team that. It works out pretty good. We get back at a good time. And honestly, being down a driver today, we got the trucks out at great time. Like, everyone was loaded and ready to roll at 10 o'clock, which is the ideal situation, right? Before 10 is better, but 10 o'clock is like, let's go, you know, start rolling at 10. Everybody's usually back by, you know, between 1 and 2, which is what you want. So even though we were down a driver and a packer, it still went really smooth. And my brother even said it kind of felt better, like, because he just packed everything, because the other guy was late. Which we had a little scare this morning. He was, after about 30 minutes being late, which is, he's never late that late. Like, if he's late like 10 minutes tops. But after 30 minutes, Austin starts calling and he's not answering his phone. And then the first time it rang through, the second time it went straight to voicemail, and then the second time went to voicemail, and he texted him and obviously didn't answer. Long story short, his phone, he thought he plugged his phone in, but I guess the switch was off or something. It didn't charge, so his phone died. So the one time it rang, it must have just was enough to kill the phone, because then it started going straight to voicemail. So he was about an hour and 20 minutes late. And so Travis had pretty much packed almost all the orders. So by the time he showed up, he packed a couple things and then went and did our pickups and early deliveries. He had 2 deliveries and 2 pickups. And so Travis pretty much did all the packing, which is what he's been suggested him to do for a while, but it's just hard to make that transition and change. But he did it today and it went really smooth. And he's like, maybe we just do it this way. You know, maybe the driver does come back a little later, you know? All right, we're back home. Getting ready to go to the gym. I kind of like the going in with the Gfuel. It's not really a pre-workout, but it has a lot of the same ingredients as a pre-workout. At least that's what people tell me. I don't know. Because 3 of the containers I have here, I broke the top off the scooper because I use it for shakers. I don't have a lot that actually still have the cone for water bottles. So I opened up a new one, and this is honey lemon. I'm actually very excited to try this. If it actually tastes like honey and lemon. Oh! All 3 flavors I bought on the label were like flavors that I got excited about. Cantaloupe, very excited. It was a little lackluster, to be honest with you. It tasted like an altered watermelon. It's good, but not like, oh my God. Then the cactus lime. Cactus lime was good. Not as much lime. It's more on the cactus, but still good. So the last 2 to try are the honey and lemon and the pineapple banana, which I'm excited about that. But honey lemon just sounded better, so we're gonna try this out right now. First taste test. Not sponsored. I get a hint of lemon. I definitely don't get honey. It almost tastes like a sweet tart. Like I get that lemon aftertaste, but that's a disappointment. That's not a honey lemon. I mean, I guess I can kind of like a hint of honey, but yeah, I guess it's extremely subtle, but there's other flavors that overpower. Yeah, it's kind of a letdown. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'll drink it. It's still tasty, but it's not what I was looking for. All right, day 2 of my workout. My brother was gonna try and meet up with me, but he's got to deal with some personal stuff. It sucks, but it is what it is. All good. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna stream some Magic. That's my plan. I'm gonna stream some Magic. New set just released, standard rotation. I played this morning. I played against that frog deck, and I'm like, what deck was that? I gotta wait. I think we have to wait a couple more days before the website starts aggregating all the new cards and decks. But I am totally gonna be on the lookout for that frog deck because that was epic. All right, we're back. Oh, it's good at doing sit-ups. I do them here because my bed works out where works out great. I end my workout here. So we're doing a quick protein shake, then shower, and then like I said, my plan is to do just a short stream. I'm gonna open up my packs, look at the cards, just kind of chill in the Magic directory for a little bit. You know, I streamed Magic off and on for years, but never really gained an audience for it, so to speak. Here you go. Oh, you missed. Never really gained an audience for it. I know I have some people in the community that play Magic that would come just for the Magic streams, which was nice, but it's just so few and far between. Never really gained traction, and I seem to drive away the majority of my other audience members and community members that were there to watch like Tarkov or Destiny or whatever else I used to play. But now that it's just kind of a hobby, Magic is chill and I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to streaming more of that, honestly, especially with this new standard rotation and a new set that's out. Oh, we're doing banana cream. Tiffany loves this and she's drinking the crap out of it, so I'm like, let me sneak a couple in before she drinks it all. We also got the chocolate peanut butter, which is really good, and then strawberry, which I haven't opened yet. Completed exercises 56 minutes, 300 calories burned. I skipped one exercise just because, again, it's one of those things where I got time is limited. I keep pushing the exercise down to the end, thinking like I'll squeeze it in if it's time, but all the squat machines were being used. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait. Went home, did my sit-ups, and called it a day. So, yippee-ki-yay. So we're up to my magic stream, which we'll talk about in just a minute. And Bryce just got home from his Scottsdale adventure, which we'll see in the vlog
What up?
3 weeks from now.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll try and get him up fast.
I told him he needs to binge edit and get a video up every day between now and the time he starts school. Because you want to get that back to school video up, man.
Because then like school is more of like kind of, I want it to be like more of a
Real time thing.
daily thing. Yeah, like real time.
Well, like I say, you get your first day of school up before everybody else. Anyway, so you just gave us the lowdown, and again, you're going to watch the vlog, but highlights of your weekend, or well, actually the weekend, like highlights of your
it was just a couple days.
Couple days.
I don't know. It was really cool. Just like Scottsdale is obviously like the rich part of Arizona, probably the richest city in Arizona. You think? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it is, but there's also like Paradise Valley and Ahwatukee.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know, but just crazy cars and dealerships, and the apartment complex that my friend was staying in was really nice. Like all the different amenities, pool, like long pool. There was a cold plunge, sauna. There's a indoor basketball court downstairs, pickleball, a whole-on gym, a golf simulator. It was crazy. Like, I think just seeing all of the cool things was
in itself. Like you said, you felt like you went to another
state.
state.
I felt like I was traveling. Like I was just in Houston. I felt like I was in another city. Like, I mean, I obviously wasn't in another city.
But I
I felt like I was in another state. Like, travel.
Yeah.
But I was just.
That's how diverse like
45
Arizona is, though.
away, yeah.
Like you've got Phoenix, Tempe, Scottsdale. Then you go over to like Glendale, Peoria. Then you go out to like Buckeye, Goodyear. Like there's everywhere.
Yeah.
And you got some new kicks.
Yeah. New vans. We went to, there's like a couple of malls right by his apartments. And there's a van store in one of them. They got these new ones. There's like 3 colors. There's like a blue and yellow and like a black, blue and red. And then there's this one. And I'm normally kind of like white shoe guy. I don't normally get black shoes or like anything too colorful. Like the blue ones were too much because it's like you can't wear them with some things. Like I have a couple of green shirts, purple shirts. Like then I can't wear them with those. And I mean even this like the blue, but like you can get away with it because it's not as much. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, I dig them. Right on. Definitely feeling sore. All the squats and lunges I did yesterday. Oof, every time I get up, I feel it. Yeah, just catching up with the kids. Obviously, Bryce debriefed us about his last couple of days. See her going from work, and talked about her work day. Talking about the weekend, kind of going over our potential plans. Problem is, it's supposed to rain this weekend, so we're kind of up in the air right now. We don't want to make a hard decision on something just yet. Depending on if it rains and how much it rains will determine what we do. But we got 3 options, so you guys will stay tuned for that. In other news, it's 9:20. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. That's my Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday.